Okay.
Would
What's up?
you allow me to share my screen too?
Of course. 100%. I'm going to do that right now. Um, I need to open the settings. Okay, I think I need to share mine and oh, here we go. Okay, real quick. All right, I'll share mine and then I think I can go to settings. Okay,
Yeah.
should be good now.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I want to be able to just I really I think we won't take long. I just have a bunch of questions for you
Sure.
that are really the main thing is I just want to be able to um, I'm still very not confident. I'm more confident about using Trading View,
Okay.
um, but I'm still like I need to know how to fill out this form as well, this Excel spreadsheet, and I have no idea why it's like 500 megabytes. I
Dude, me
deleted all
neither.
the other.
Me neither.
I'm
If
like,
you figure out why it's so big and how to like not have it so big, let me know because it takes me like 20 seconds to save it.
yeah, and it's I deleted everything I thought that took up. I don't know if it's because
Me neither.
the numbers are so high or something, but
I guess it
like
could
it
be. I
goes
mean,
all
I
the way
probably
goes
could.
to infinity.
I could try to delete some of those cells and see if it happens. And
Well,
see if it helps.
I can do that too. I
Yeah.
can do that too. But let me try to share um, that as well, because maybe we could start there. If you could show me exactly what to fill in, um, and I'll share my trading log with you, and you can just kind of walk me through. So here's the trading log, and here's what I've done so far that I've logged. I've done more than this, but I'm just trying to get used to Trading View. Um, and I bet if I click on the link to charts, it would link to that specific chart. I think I copied that correct. So
It should.
I understand the date. So for the date, you want the date that I actually like went back to, right?
Exactly. Yep.
And then the symbol, of course, is simple. But what is? I'm assuming P means the entry point and L means the out
Nope.
point. But what does the P and the L mean?
Profit, loss.
Right.
And so whether if it's a profit, whether it's a profit or a loss, you type it again here because that the formula needs it over here.
Okay, so just a P and an L, or do I put the number?
You put the number. So if you win on the trade like $130, then you would leave 130 here, and this would be blank, and then you'd put 130 here, and then
Okay,
this would be a win. Same thing
okay, because
if
I'm
you
doing
yeah.
that part right. Win or loss. Okay,
Yep. So
okay,
if you win, it's a profit. If you lose, it's a loss. You put whatever that is here, and then you put whether it's a win or a loss.
okay. So I multiply the number of trade stocks, um, shares by the price, and whatever the difference is between when I came in on the trade.
You don't even have to do that. You don't even have to do that. If you just use that long and short tool on TradingView, it'll just tell you straight up what it is. You don't
Oh,
have to do
okay.
any math.
We'll get back to that in a minute. I need to just get some clarification on that too. Um, but okay, the R's are what? The what I risked?
Yes. So are you familiar with the R system?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's just so your R is what you risk on the trade. So it should be like
Okay.
1% of your account.
It'd be what?
It should be like 1% of your account. Like
So I just put like in this mock one, since it's set to 50,000, 1% would be 500.
right. But you
Okay.
want to yeah, I mean you can practice with whatever number you plan on using or you
Hmm.
can keep it small. But yeah, I mean if I think that's probably a good habit to get into is like once you start trading, you eventually want to work up to that $500 R. Get used to seeing those numbers in your head. Get used to seeing what it's
Okay.
like to lose $300, $500. Like get used to that. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Okay. All right. I'll do that. I haven't really felt it yet, but I'm losing almost everything, so that's good. I'm
Doesn't
losing.
matter. It just is literally
Side. What
yeah.
does side mean?
That's long or short.
What do you mean long or short?
So,
Like,
are you still showing your screen? I don't see it.
yeah, I am. Day trade.
Oh, okay. Here I go. I got you. So,
Like a day trade is a short.
nope.
Oh, you mean?
Did you
Oh, I'm
sell to
sorry.
open or buy to open?
Oh, okay. Is it is it a bullish entry or a bearish entry, basically?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Okay, sorry. I mean things.
No, that's
So I'll
cool.
just say
That makes.
long
I
or
never
short.
thought about it like that. Yeah. So what we would call a short-term trade is like a swing trade, and then a
Yeah,
day trade's a day trade. Obviously, you don't hold it overnight, and then like a longer-term trade is called like a position trade.
right.
But
Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is all basically. I
I
mean,
knew
it
those
can be
terms.
whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay, side I've never. And then total move. What am I supposed to put there? And that's good. Good to drink a lot of water, bro. Good to drink a
Oh, dude,
lot
I
of
get so
water.
thirsty. Okay, but I can't get anything done because I'm in the bathroom every 20 minutes. But okay, so go to a chart and I'll show you.
Okay, well, let me share my chart. This is the one I've been trading in, practicing in.
Beautiful.
So,
You got your list over there. Nice.
yeah, and I'm still in a replay mode for some reason. You know, one other thing that's really stupid is I can't like go up. Why can't? Oh, there it is. I just did it. Ha!
Yeah, that would suck.
No,
That
no
would
wonder why I
definitely
couldn't
be
see
really
it because
stupid. Yeah.
it's so
Hey,
high.
you can use your scroll wheel and like zoom in and out. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff.
Okay, I'm still learning.
Yeah, it'll become you'll get the hang of it.
All right. Anyway, so what do you want to show me?
So just set up any old trade somewhere and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay, we'll just go. All right, and then I'll just click on something, and we'll start there.
Okay.
Okay.
So yep, just go until you find something you like and then set it up and I'll show you.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I like this, but I'm in one.
Go. Oh, wait. So where did you get in? Just so like
I haven't gotten in yet.
okay. Well, then when you get in, be like, okay, I like this. I'm getting in, and then we'll start there.
Okay. I'm not that fast yet, but
It's okay. Take your time.
um,
Your bar
so
thingy's down here.
what'd you say?
I said your bar thing's down there. So if you want to click through the bars, there you go. Nice.
All right. This is the first. Okay. Okay. This is the first bullish under the 10 EMA.
Sure is.
I don't know if it's a good trade or not at this point, but I'll try to go in here.
Okay. Let's set it up. Let's see.
All right.
That's your long tool. So you want this one instead, actually.
Yeah.
You see how this one slants up and this one slants down?
So I want to go short on this.
Yep. Yes, you do. Because remember, we're below the 10 and this is a bull candle below. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a bull candle below the 10. So this is a short setup for us. We enter here with a stop somewhere up here.
Okay. Now that could be the problem. Here's the first thing I'm noticing. The instructions. I'll show you this for a second. Okay. Just because I think there's something I'm confused about.
Okay.
I knew this didn't make sense. So I'm allowed to enter bullish only when price has reclaimed. When it says reclaimed, does that mean, what does that mean?
Let's go to the chart and I'll show you.
Okay.
So reclaimed means, okay. So your 10 EMA is what, the orange one, right?
No, the green. Green.
Okay, the green one. So
Mm-hmm.
price is above the green one, right?
Yep.
Until right here. And then it goes below it.
Uh-huh.
So when it goes below it, it reclaimed it to the bear side because it closed below.
That's what
Now,
that means.
once it goes below, now the very next candle reclaims it and now is above the 10. See that?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Now reclaim, we can apply that to a lot of different things, but for the intents and purposes of What this strategy means is we're just talking about when we're talking about reclaim in that context, it's okay, it's above, now it's below. So it reclaimed it below. So like
So
this would
it's just
be
it's offense and defense, kind of like it's passing the ball over back and forth. Okay.
pretty much, yeah, whatever
So
side of it. So like whatever side of the EMA price
mhm,
closes on, that's the bias. So if it
okay.
closes below the 10,
So in this case, right here, it's just reclaimed bearish.
so yes, exactly. So anytime it closes below, you're not already in. If you're not already in, you're saying, okay, I'm now looking for a chance to enter bearish.
Got it. Which is this one.
Perfect.
This
Yeah,
is the very
exactly.
first one.
Because we
Okay.
had this candle close below, and then we had a strong move below. So now we're below. Do you see how
Right.
this
So
candle is
now I'm going
more
to
than
go.
like this one? Do you
Okay.
see how we're like farther below, and that
Yeah.
means more?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to just set up a trigger above the candle
Nope.
wick.
Below.
Oh, I want to go below.
Yep.
Got it. Of
Remember, because if
course.
we're going long, see, I would
Okay.
put it above
Got
because
it.
it's up below.
And
See,
we're
and then
going
when it's been
short.
triggered
Okay.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, question. Uh, when I'm looking at which target am I looking at? The 2.0? Is that shares, the 2.0?
No.
Or
So
is
your quantity is your shares. Did you set this up? Double click in here.
yeah, I thought I did, but it goes
Okay.
back always to 1,000.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
need to
what I'm doing
save it. That's
wrong.
why. We
So
just
if
need
I
to
set
save
it
it.
up for 50,000,
Yep. And then 1%. No, you don't want that. You want 1%.
so I want to go down to one risk.
Now come down
That's
here to
500,
template.
and then go to save as,
Save as. Yes.
and I'll call
Default.
it
Call it
50
whatever you
grand.
want. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, and then I
Okay.
click OK.
Now you come up here and you just click this little guy.
Okay. And
And then come over here, click templates,
uh-huh.
save indicator template. Template name, day trade.
Okay.
Save. Okay, there you go. You should be good.
Okay. So from now on, it'll set me up with a one risk.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Come back up here to here.
Uh-huh.
You hover up, there should be a star over here. Click that
Uh-huh.
star. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if anything ever gets messed up on this chart, all you have to do is click this D and it'll go back to how it was right now.
Default. Okay.
The
Got
D
it.
stands for day trade. That's what this is. So
Okay.
eventually, if you want, you can make a bunch of different, like I have a couple different layouts for what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
So, but if
Just
everything
for
will
my
go back to
sake.
how it is, yeah, when you click that
Okay.
D. So if anything gets messed up and you get confused and you're like, God damn it, I don't know what happened, just click that D and you'll be good.
Okay. So am I looking at percentages? Since I didn't set this up initially, is 1% is what I'm looking for here.
1% is your
That's
stop. So that's your 500. So if you have a
that's
50
my
grand
stop.
account, so this is where we get the P and the L, because
Right.
if I get down, so this is a 3.3 x 3.36 now x 500.
Uh-huh.
It should be. No, see, it's 2.1%. So no, 3.36. Yeah, that should be 3.36 times 500.
Got it. So that would give me if I got out of this trade on a short, I would net 5105 or whatever.
Yes, you would. So you would actually make $1,005, which the math does not add up. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's your. I was like, what the hell is going on? Here's your risk reward. So it's 2.01 x 500, which is this amount right here, 1,005.
And
Sorry.
risk slash reward ratio is different than because when I'm thinking R, I'm only thinking about what I'm risking, which is the 500
Yeah,
or the
but I mean,
1%.
so yeah, you risk 1 R to
Yeah,
make 2.01 on this
right.
particular trade.
Yeah, the
So
reward
it's a
is
2x, it's a 2 to 1. Well, technically a 1 to 2 risk
mhm.
reward.
And it's a 500 R or R.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So if since it's a 2 to 1 RR,
Hmm.
um, 1 to 2 RR. I always put the reward first. So when I say that, just that's what I mean. So it's 2 to 1. So your R, 2 Rs to make, you're risking 1 to make 2. So if your R is 500, this is a 2R trade, you'll make 1,000. And that's right here.
Okay, so in terms of what I put on the spreadsheet, I'm putting for the R's, I'm putting 500, right?
Nope. For the R, you're gonna put whatever
1,000. The two R.
No, you're gonna put, so wherever you put this target,
Yeah.
when price hits it, so drag that target around. So say you want to put your target right here because it's coming into support. Okay. So if it hits your target, you'll have made 1.34. But that math is already done for you because there's a formula in the spreadsheet. So all you'll do is type in 670 in the P and the L. You'll type it in the P column and then the P and L column and then a W. And it'll automatically divide this by 500 and give you 1.34.
Okay. All right. So all I need to do is let me share my screen. Sorry, this is like such basic stuff.
No, dude, you're good. Dude, you got to start somewhere, man. I'm glad I can help. This shit's annoying to, like, you just want to start trading. You have all this shit you have to figure out first.
Right. It's just I knew I wasn't doing it right. So if I profited, I'll put the profit. If I lost, I'll put the actual loss amount. I'll put P if it's a profit, L if it's not.
Nope.
W if it's a win.
You'll put whatever the P or the L value is. So if it's a win and you win $100, you put $100 here. If it's a loss and you lose $100, you put $100 there. The only reason that you type this twice is because I needed to have a separate column for these formulas over here to work.
All right.
So you'll just put it again, and then you'll put win or loss. So the P and L is the amount. The win and the loss is whether or not it's a win or loss.
Okay.
I know it's a little confusing, but once you get you'll get it.
But I put in the P, I put a dollar amount.
Nope. Well. Yeah. Well, yes, if it's a P. So according to this chart, since these are all losses, this would be blank, this would be blank, this would be blank, this would be blank, this one would be filled up, and then this one would be blank, because this is a win, so you're only putting the win value here, which is 145. But these values aren't right because you said this was your entry and your exit.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, basically just you might as well just start over and get rid of all this stuff, and then we'll just start over, and then we'll do a few together, and then we'll punch them in here so you can see.
Okay, so we're doing this one here. Let me share this back with you. So we're back in here, and I set this up. It's whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put it down to about here, where it sort of hits the 10 EMA, whatever. What's it called? The line. What?
You mean
gosh, I'm blanking out on the names of the lines.
This one here?
No, the horizontal line that goes across.
Oh, support and resistance. This is
support and resistance. Yeah. So support and resistance. I'm kind of seeing several here. Would I go back more to really try to get it more history?
I don't know. You could. I mean, I see what you see right now. Yeah, you could zoom out a little bit. Yeah. You don't have to go back. Just scroll out with your mouse wheel.
Scroll out with. I don't have a mouse wheel.
Interesting. Yeah. Then oh man, that would suck. I don't know. It would take so much longer. I don't even know how to do it without a mouse wheel.
Yeah, I just hold it and I move it. But yeah, I mean, I can do it.
Well, if you hold it and move it, the thing is that you still want to be able to see this. Like, so when you do this thing, you can still see this, but it gives you more context. So like when I zoom out, I want to still see all this stuff, but I want the bigger picture.
Right. Like this?
Yes, exactly. No, that's perfect. So yeah, okay, we see. So yeah, there's some support here, right? And then yeah, there's another level like here. There's another level here.
Yeah.
So the way I set up my targets is, I want my target to be hit. I'm saying that, okay, price probably gets to here, So I want my target to be like right here.
Okay, so you want it to be kind of like right here,
Even
roughly.
a little higher, honestly, like right here. Just me personally, because you're right. Price should come down here and bounce off of this. But
Right, but it's a day trade, so it's who knows, right?
yeah, I mean, pretty much. Well, the thing is, like, I increase my odds of winning on the trade exponentially for every little bit I get away from this line because this line is perfect
Hmm.
and this here front runs it. So it gives me a little bit of cushion to like because price
Get
can
out
sometimes just bounce right here instead of
in
hitting the
5
line
minutes.
perfectly. And I want to
Right.
get out. I want my
Okay.
money. I don't care about an extra $20. I want the 480 or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, let's run it forward then. So now I set my trigger. I mean, I set my entry, stop and loss. I mean, stop loss and long point. What am I trying to say? My short. My
You set your entry,
short and my stop.
you've sent your stop, and you've set your
Hmm.
target.
That's it. Target. I gotta get the terms.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm moving it forward, and
Wait,
this
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait. Go back. No, 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 no. Go back. You
I
missed
can't. How
something.
do I go? How do I go back?
Just grab this again.
What this?
Boop, right here.
Oh, okay.
And then you click on whichever candle you want to go. Just click on this candle.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think you could do that. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So click next
Okay.
because you missed something. What did you miss?
Right there.
Yep.
Well, I saw another bull, but it didn't do anything. I mean,
It's still closed below the 10, right? So what do my rules say I can do?
oh, I haven't gotten that advanced yet. My rules say I can readjust it, my
Yep.
entry point.
You can scoot it up to here.
Okay, so I can scoot the whole thing up to
I wouldn't do
here.
it that way. I would not do it that way.
No?
Because that moves everything. So your target doesn't change, right? Your target
Oh,
does
so
not
keep the
change.
target back where it was.
Yeah, it was like up here somewhere. But the thing, so when you move the whole bracket like that, you're moving everything.
Okay.
So you don't want to move everything. You want to move only what you want to move, which in this particular case is the entry
And the
and
stop.
maybe the stop a little bit. But
Okay.
your target doesn't change. There's still
Okay.
nothing down until down here. So your
Oh,
target,
my target was like,
I think it was
it
like
here?
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we zoom out, we can see.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Um,
Yeah, it was like right here. Target was like here somewhere.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, and I got that there. Okay, cool. All right, so now I can move on again. So the rules say if it goes bullish, even in 5 minutes, I can watch it and do that. So now the next one
Yep. So you do.
just
Go ahead.
so it just went bearish.
It's still bearish because we're still below the 10.
Right. So we're still playing it like it's a bear.
Correct. So
Bearish.
right now we do nothing. We wait to see if we're going to get triggered in. There's two things that are going to happen. We're either going to get triggered into the trade or price is going to close back above the 10 and we cancel the trade. Does
Okay.
that make sense? Are you with me?
Yes. So if it closes up, if it closes above the 10, then I can get out of the trade.
No, no. If you're not
No?
already in the trade, you cancel the trade.
That's what I mean. Cancel the
Yeah.
trade. Good. I'm glad you're teaching me the terminology because I'm speaking very loosely. All right. So now I'm in.
You're in, exactly. 100%. You are in.
So now I just watch.
That's it.
And it's looking good. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm just watching it.
Just keep on clicking.
Okay. It's looking good.
It's looking real good now. Bada boom, bada bing.
Boom. And I'm out.
And look where that baby bounced. Right on that line we drew.
You're right.
Yep.
Okay, so I made
1.54.
what did I make there?
Congratulations. You just made $769.
That's incredible.
Pretty easy, right?
It took me an hour and a half, or not even an hour.
So you go now. So now we log it. So go over to your journal. Wait. Okay. First, come up here. Zoom out a little bit, actually.
Okay.
Just a little bit, just a little. Because we want to, okay, we want to keep going. We want to be able to see, this, right? Because
Yeah.
that tells us, why did we put our target there? We put our target there because of this stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I want to be able to
Support and
see that
resistance.
so that I can understand the context,
Uh-huh.
right? So then what do I want to see? I want to see, okay, well, I got triggered into the trade, right? Wait, where was it? It was
Yeah, right
right.
there.
Yeah, one of those two. I don't know. So you
Right
grab
here.
the arrow tool
Yeah. Okay,
and
so I go on the arrow
you drag
and I
it,
make
you point it
I
to
say
right
where I
here.
triggered it.
Nope. So you click. So it'll always you click and then you drag it, and where you drag it to will be the arrowhead.
Yeah, I've done that. Sorry. Just amateur moves.
Right. It was this
Okay.
one actually. Do you see how it was this one? Because this was
Whoops.
the bull candle, and
Okay, let
this
me
was
zoom
the
in.
yeah. Okay. So
I
that
thought
was
I
this was it, and then this was the candle. Yeah. Right. I think yeah. This one right here.
no, I wasn't triggered in yet until right here.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the one. 100%. Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So then zoom back out so we can still see all that. Yeah. You can type that first. That's cool.
All right. So
Okay.
zoom out.
Now zoom out. Okay, now we see everything, right? We can see everything. Our stop was up here because of this pivot. We took
Yeah.
our target down to here. We got triggered out just like we wanted to. This was our entry right here. We have all that stuff drawn. I can see everything I need to see in this picture. So now I'm going to come up here, and you've done this, right? So you click that, and then you come to
Do I trigger show the out point or no? No arrow
no,
for that
because we
one.
see it. We see
Okay.
it, right?
Okay, so copy link.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now
now I'm
grab
gonna
your journal.
go to my journal. I think this is great. I'm getting it now.
Awesome, man.
So the
Yeah, so
date.
just get rid of all this stuff in here. Just start from scratch. Just be careful you don't delete all the formulas. So
Okay,
just grab like,
I'm gonna delete the stuff I wrote over for now.
well, careful
And
because yeah, you just deleted like half the formula over here and all this other stuff. So yeah, you kind of got to so just click undo. Yeah, I've
oh,
done that
sorry.
too. Just click undo.
Okay, it's so big.
I don't understand why. I think you're right. I think I need to go delete some of the. I think I just copied the formulas forever, and it just like is insane. So, but yeah,
yeah.
we don't want to
Where's
delete this
I
stuff.
can't even find the undo.
Oh, it's up here. Oops.
Oh,
Sorry.
there it is. Yeah, sorry.
What the
Okay.
hell am I on? Wait.
All right. There it is.
Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong screen. I was confused. All
It's
right.
okay.
So now you want to so there's no
Type over
formulas
it.
in any of these cells. So you can just delete all this. Just grab all this stuff. Nope. See this blue
I'm just
box I
looking.
got?
Yeah, grab all this.
There's no formulas in any of this. So just click delete.
Okay.
Now come in here, delete all this stuff. Delete that one. This should automatically go away. That tells me the formula is not in there. So see these cells? Maybe there's a form. Yeah. So click that cell and drag it up so that the formula comes back into these cells.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So copy this cell and then just paste it up into these ones.
I'm going to paste the formula only.
Okay.
Got it.
That's cool. Okay. So clear this out. Clear all this stuff out. There's no
This has a
formulas in
formula.
here. It does?
Yeah. So
It shouldn't. It shouldn't have a formula. That's probably
okay.
from something else.
And then delete this.
Yep. All that. And then now there is a formula in here, and then these can get deleted.
Okay. All right. We're finally doing it. So I'm
Nice.
pasting this one in there.
Yeah, but you're going to paste that formula because that's the last thing you copied. So go back to your chart.
This is painstaking. I've tried to walk people through stuff. Trust me.
Dude, no, it's completely cool. I just, yeah, I'm
right.
paying attention.
All right. Let me see if I can, hold on. Copy link to chart image. There we go.
Yep.
And
I'll paste that bad boy in there. Yep.
all right. Now,
okay. Go back to, yeah, so we don't know what the date was. Go back to your chart.
The date was December 1st, 2000. Okay. Yeah, 12. All right, symbol.
Apple, right?
Okay,
Yep.
and this was
PL,
a.
it was your profit was 769 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and check it out. I don't know what it was. I don't remember.
769. Do I go 46 or just 769?
However much it was, I don't know.
It
If
was
you look at your chart, you should
746.
see.
It was 769.46.
That's what. Okay, yeah. So you don't even have to type the 46 in there if you don't want to. Just type 770, whatever the hell you want.
Okay,
Because this
cool.
it doesn't. I mean, it was 20 cents in the grand scheme
So
of
P,
$700. Yeah. So this
P.
would be a P. No, no, no. I'm sorry. You type that. You type this. You type this again, and then this is a win. Because what that does, I need it to be a P and an L because that goes into these average win columns.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's it has to pull from a separate column. I probably
okay.
I don't know, maybe there's a better way to write the formulas, I don't know, but that's the way I figured it out. So yeah,
Okay.
so see it automatically calculated your R's.
And my balance. Okay.
Yep.
Side. Now that's
Yeah, your
what's that
balance is
again?
calculated. So side that was short.
Okay.
Total move.
Total
So
move.
now, okay, this is what you asked about. So let's go back to the chart.
All right. All right.
Okay, so now the total move we want to capture is we want to see, just keep clicking and then it'll be obvious. I'll show you. Just keep clicking through the bars.
You mean keep going?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just keep clicking. Dude, where did that thing bounce? To the penny.
Right where we said.
To the penny. Come
Oh
on.
my gosh, that's
Okay.
incredible.
Isn't that easy? All right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep clicking. Keep clicking. Keep clicking. Keep clicking. Okay. 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 So stop. So this was the total move. This was as low as price went. Basically, so if price would have came all the way back up here, that whatever the bottom of the move is, does that
Was
make
this for the
sense?
day?
Uh, Not necessarily.
You do it towards the end of the day or towards the end of the what do you
Just wherever the bottom is. So like, really, like this was pretty much the bottom, right?
Okay.
So like, if I got into this bullish trade here,
Yeah.
and I had it like set up like 1R,
Mm-hmm.
then like it hit my target and it didn't really go higher, and then it just started to go lower. So this would have been the top of the move.
Okay.
And we got
it.
out basically at the bottom of this move, right?
Right.
So just drag this down to
Okay.
the bottom of all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And see, now it's like, no, right here to the bottom of the move.
Right there.
Yep. Do you see how that's like right at the bottom?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So the total move, go ahead and look here, just hover over. The total move was 1.68. Do you see that?
Oh, the risk reward ratio. That's the number I'm looking for then.
No.
Okay.
So it's different. So remember, you got out of the trade for 1.53, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
The total move was 1.68. So we captured like 90% of that total move. That's a good trade.
Oh, okay. So that's now that I understand the purpose of that. Okay, so I
Yeah.
type in 1.68.
In total move. Yeah. So the purpose of that is say we're always taking trades at 1R. And in our total move column, it's always going to like 1.7. Then
Right.
after we see that over the course of like 100 trades, you're like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm going to start holding for 1.5 since almost all my trades go to 1.7 and I'm taking them early at 1R. I'm going to start holding for a little bit more because the data says that more often than not, it gets to 1.7. Does that make sense?
Got it. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
this
I
is really,
track that.
it's really empowering now. I get that. Okay. All right. And then okay, I'm going to share. I'm just going to finish entering this spreadsheet. So
Yeah.
entry time, is that when I got into the trade when it's triggered?
It's when you were triggered, yes.
So
So you
in my
can actually,
case,
you have some discretion here. You can either
okay.
put it the candle you got triggered in, or you can put it the candle that you noticed and started to look at the trade and set up the trade. Does that make sense? You can do it either way you want. I don't care. It's up to you. Whatever you do, keep it consistent.
Yeah, I'm going to go the candle I got triggered in at.
Perfect. Then that's what you do. Yep.
So that would be, in this case, where? Which one do I click there?
The one you drew that arrow to.
Okay. And then what? How do I click on that and know the
Oh, go.
number?
So I think I'm seeing your mouse on the spreadsheet. So go to
Oh,
your
sorry.
chart.
I'll share my screen. I keep switching back and forth, and there's no way to show both. So
Well, if you share, so when you go to share screen, you should see like desktop one or something.
okay, I'll do that next
Yeah,
time.
and
You're
then
right.
anytime you switch the tab, it'll just go with it. So yeah. So okay, so you grab the. You see how down here? See how down here it says the time wherever you move
Yeah.
it. So you just hover over that candle. So you hover here,
Oh,
and it's
hover over here.
19.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's
1910.
no, that's not it. Was it? Was that it? No, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
Was it?
Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
it was.
get it.
Okay, it
It's
was.
1910. That's like 7:10 at night. I have no idea how they get to that number.
I
Does
think you
my
have your
time
time thing messed up. Go down here. Yeah, I think this is all messed up. Your time zone's
time
like
zone is the wrong time
Hawaii or
zone?
some shit. Yeah, I don't
Chicago.
know. No, Chicago. Wait, are you on Central Time?
Yeah.
Okay, then
You
that's
want me to
good.
do New York?
No, if you're on Central Time, use your time.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, then it's 13:10. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
110. Yep, 110 in the afternoon, and then you got
So do I do
out
13? Sorry, stupid question. 13:10 or 110? Doesn't matter.
whatever you want. It's up to you.
Okay, I'm
No,
doing.
actually, I think the formula. So the formula you can put in, you can type it the regular way, but sometimes it'll get confused and you'll just have to manually type it in. But most of the time, it works. I think it's like, I can't remember. It's like something weird in the afternoon, but you'll figure it out when you get to it. But
Okay, so and then when I got out of it was right here.
yeah, I think so. So that was 110, and you got out at 220.
14:20.
Yep. So go back
All
over to
right,
your
so
spreadsheet, and we'll type it in.
I'm gonna share my desktop now instead.
Sounds good.
All right. So you're gonna see your face there, but that's okay. Twice. So here's that, and then I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna put
So
14.
yep, entry time 1420, and then let's see. Yep, 110. Perfect.
And then what is this?
Would
What
it
in
have
the
been?
hell?
Would
What
it
does that
have
stand
been
for?
if you? I think I deleted the key. I used to have it down here somewhere, but would it have been a full R? That's what that is. So basically, what I mean by that is, if you go back to your chart.
Hmm.
So if you go back to your chart, okay, so like I have this because if I trail my stop and I get stopped out for like half an hour, I want to know if I didn't trail my stop, would it have actually stopped me out or would I have been okay? So that's just something that I tracked. I don't even track it anymore really, but that's what that means. You can delete it
I
if you
don't I don't understand. Would it have been a full R?
would I if I didn't trail my stop. So do you know what trailing a stop is?
No.
Okay. So zoom out a little bit, make this like give us a little bit more room to look. Okay, perfect. Stop. So say when this so say okay, you get your move down, you're triggered in, and now it comes up here and it retests, but it doesn't break above this level, and then it starts to
Yeah.
go lower.
Yeah.
So you're saying, okay, if it goes below here, if it makes a lower high, see how this is a lower high?
Uh-huh.
Once it makes a lower high, it shouldn't make a higher high. So once it does this, I want to put my stop here instead because it shouldn't go up here. So so immediately I was risking 500 on the trade and now I'm risking like 250.
Okay. So it would not have been a full R.
Well, on this particular trade, we didn't get stopped out anyways. So,
Right.
but if I were to trail my stop and then I get stopped out and then it goes on to work, no, it would not have been a full R because it went on.
I don't get.
You'll get it later on when you start to understand trailing stops and stuff like that. It'll make more sense.
I'll look it up in the meantime, but I don't know
You
how to
won't
answer
find
all
anything.
the
I made
questions.
this up. You won't find anything. Yeah,
Okay.
this is all me. You won't find anything on this. But
Maybe let's save that for another time.
yeah, once you get more acquainted with like what everything is and how it works and everything like that,
Okay.
it'll make a lot more sense.
Okay. I think I get it. I'm gonna read all the rules and kind of memorize them a little bit because I literally was only reading the first two.
Well, if you read them, it's going to confuse you. Let's just go through examples because I mean it's simple, but it's so easy that you can like if we just do a couple examples, you'll get it. I'd rather you do it visually and just like we'll go through a few than sit here and try to read these and be like, oh, like because the more shit you try to remember, the less attention you can pay to what's actually happening on the chart. And you want to focus on the chart and the movement of the price action. You don't want to sit here and be like, oh, well, what do I do when I'm supposed to do this? Like, we're not computers, you know. We are. We have the ability to understand and interpret these charts. If we wanted everything to just be role based, we could just have a computer do it.
Okay.
But I mean, it is role based, but like
we can hit replay first. I can't remember replay or this or the range.
You do the date first. Okay. Sunday. Yep. All right. Time, whatever time the market opens for you. I think is it 8:30 then? So do the you can go to it doesn't I don't think it doesn't even matter. Just do whatever, yeah. Because what we're gonna do is once you get there, now we're gonna grab the replay.
Huh, why does my triggered show up here?
Because we had a trade on there, I think, the other day or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, RSI is your entire wait. No. So undo it, just hide that again. Because what we have to do before we turn everything back on is we have to come here to replay.
Oh yeah.
And then we set it as the last candle of the previous day.
Okay.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're
so whatever day you want to do, if you want to do the 6th, then put it at 3:55 East or Central on the previous day.
I'm just gonna go here.
Well,
or no. There's the 7th. So I'm going here.
If it's sorry, I can't. I'm getting a little confused. Just come over here and do the 6th because it's right in the middle of your screen.
I'll do 14:55.
Yeah, that's That's exact. Wait. Is that's Central Time? That's when market closes for you at 15.
Yeah, that's the last one.
That's perfect. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know where I'm. It doesn't.
You grab this little guy.
What?
So this thing over here. So this is when this thing is lit up blue like that. You're in. You're in there.
Okay.
When it goes, that's when you're selecting the. Okay. So
now, I get it. I'm in now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now if you want to select another candle, then you go back to here.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
Okay. So you get rid of all this stuff. Just right click, remove drawings.
Remove drawings.
Yep. Right click. Just right click like up in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Right click.
Yep. Now remove drawings. Boop. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Now we get a nice blank slate to work with.
Okay. No support, no resistance, nothing.
Nope, not yet. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, you want to when you're doing this, you want at least a couple of days worth. So just keep zooming out.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going.
It's like a week.
Keep going, keep going.
You want me to do more than a week?
It depends. Because there's more. See how this is in a range?
Yeah.
If it were just trending down, I wouldn't care because I'd have all that there. I wouldn't need that. But the fact that this is all in a range, all these little pivots become important. Not all of them, but like, do you remember we talked about those zones? You see how like this is its own zone?
Yeah.
And then like this is its own zone, like this stuff in here.
Oh, okay.
So you wanna be like, so this is really a powerful one, right? Because all this stuff touched it. This, right. this, like all this stuff is kind of
okay. I'd never zoomed out like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to kind of just set up some support and resistance lines.
Pretty much. You just want to see important levels. These levels may or may not, like depending on what we get out of the gate, they might not even matter. But that's why I don't really even draw them until I see the first candle because they might not mean anything. So I don't waste my time.
Oh. All right. So you're not, okay. I drew them. Okay. So now what?
Now let's get the first candle and see what we get.
So zoom in.
Yep. Drag this, baby. You always want to drag this. You always want to make these candles look big. Because if they look tiny like that, I don't see that doing anything. That's weird.
The
Oh,
left
okay, there we
side
go.
does.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So and then I'll zoom out a little bit and then keep doing that. Yeah. Because you want to have as much information as you can handle without getting confused on the screen. And all
How
these
about that?
candles, do you see how different the candles look now than they did before when they were just like little tiny little things? Now each
Yeah.
one of these candles tells a story. Do you see
Okay.
that?
I see.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah. That
Okay,
helps.
let's see the first candle.
All right.
So grab this
Ready?
baby, and even you can just grab it over here and just bring it up here, so it's right there. If you
So
click where the little dots are, you can move it around. So I always
right
like to
there.
have it just up here, so it's
Okay.
I don't have to like come all the way
Got
down
it.
here. It's just right there. I can grab
Okay.
it.
All right. So ready?
Yep, first candle.
Ooh, big. Okay. So that's has not reclaimed it yet.
Yep, we're below it. So right now the only thing that we're thinking is if I get a bull candle that closes below the 10, I am allowed to set up a short trade.
Okay.
But right now we're doing nothing.
Now what the heck was that?
Okay, so it looks like this was actually the last candle of the previous day, and this is the first candle of the current day because that's a monstrous gap up.
Okay.
So now we are well above the 10, right?
Right.
So now we're looking for a bearish candle to get in above. Now, you see how when I said that I don't even really draw these lines until I see the first candle because they might not matter?
Right.
Now none of these matter anymore. Let's zoom out and see what's going on. Okay, so now what matters is, okay, this matters as a support and this matters as like a resistance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'll draw those. So kind of like this.
Yep.
And
Now,
then
with a
this.
gap of this size, I would also go out to the daily and check that out, but for now, don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Because right now we're just trying to get you familiar with all the roles. When you can trade through this shit without even thinking about the roles and you just know what they are, we can start
Right.
to move on into other stuff.
Okay. So now I got the support and resistance. I'm going to zoom in a little bit now.
Yep.
All right. So I want to be looking here, but there's the 10 EMA. I'm going to be looking for that. So
10 EMAs all the way down here.
yeah. So it's nothing's reclaiming. So I just keep going.
Woo, I love that candle. That's why I love that candle.
Oh, because it just hit the resistance.
Yeah, not only well, I'm not going to confuse you. I want to know what day this is though because I want to do I'm doing I'm going to do a lesson on this exact thing. So this was what? December
7th,
7th, 2021.
December 7th in the morning.
December 7th. Real quick, let me just jot this down.
That's 8:45, 8:50 a.m. Central.
Okay, let me send myself a message here.
Okay, so I'll keep going.
Sorry, December 7th.
December
December
7th,
7th.
9:40, 9:45.
Okay, got it. Nice. All right, let's get back to it. Okay.
Okay. So my bearish is way above. It hasn't reclaimed anything.
Oh, I love that. I'm sorry. I can't contain myself. I love those.
I guess.
Okay, wait. No. Go back. Back. Okay, what do our rules say? Go back one more. So click this and then click on this one. Yep. Up. Nope. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now click next. So what do our rules say?
I don't remember the rules.
We are allowed. So first question you always ask yourself. Go back to the chart. First question you always ask yourself. Am I above or below the 10 EMA? So what's the answer to that question?
Above.
Okay, so
it's the green one.
So what directions? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm above it, right? Okay, so right. What is my bias? Short or long? Bullish or bearish?
It's gonna be short.
Nope. We're above it.
We're above it.
Bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
Right. Bullish is long, bearish is
Mhm.
short.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you call them. You can call it bullish or bearish. You can call it long or short. I don't care. I say
Okay.
long and short just because that's what I say, but I can speak your language. If you want to call it bullish and bearish, that's fine.
Okay.
So
So
we're above the 10. If I'm above the 10, am I bullish or bearish?
bullish.
So if I'm bullish, when am I allowed to get into a trade?
When it reclaims, goes over the line.
We already did that, right? So check. So let's set up a checkbox.
What do you
Am I
mean? What
above the 10 or
line?
below? Huh?
What do you mean we already did that?
We're already above it. Look, we reclaimed it all the way down here with the gap.
Oh, it's not like at the point of reclaiming. It's if it's already above it.
Yeah, I mean, since this is a gap, it
Mhm.
just gapped over it. It usually will just reclaim it, but like it reclaimed with a gap.
And the
So
gap means it's like an overnight thing.
yeah, it means like price was here and it opened here. It didn't like trade up there. It just was here and now it's here. So gaps are like,
Okay.
yeah, they happen overnight.
Okay. So yes, I it it's there. It's definitely above. So I would go bullish here.
Where?
What are you seeing that I need to see that I'm missing?
Am I above the 10? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what am I looking for?
I'm looking for the first bearish candle above the 10,
That's this one, right?
right?
Okay. So grab your long tool. So real quick, click on this and get rid of this second candle. Let's just start from the first one.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, I'm Eric. Price is above the 10.
Right.
I'm looking to
I'm
go
looking for the
bullish.
first. Okay, I'm looking for the first bullish candle. I'm sorry, bearish candle now.
Yep.
Above the 10.
Yeah. So go ahead.
And
Okay.
there it is.
Yep. So now what are you allowed to do?
I'm allowed to go long.
Yep.
And I'm going to go above.
Perfect. Drop it down. Okay. Now drag your stop to a good place. Put your entry or your target wherever you want. Any old place will do for now. But
Okay,
yeah, I agree with you. It makes sense to put it somewhere down here. It makes sense. I don't think I think that target's pretty optimistic, but you'll in like 3 months you'll look back on this video and be like, damn, that was a hell of a target.
Should I go back and see if there's anything to help me? No.
This is when we would go to the daily. But like I said, this is more about getting the rules, understanding the rules, being able to enter the data correctly. Once we get all that settled and that's second nature and you don't have to think about it, then we can get into the chart.
Would you stop a little less, like right here at a resistance line?
I mean, bro, I wouldn't even take this trade, but that's not the point. The point is getting familiar with the rules. But yeah, I agree with you. That makes sense.
Okay. All right. And then this, I'm just kind of wanting to go 1.5.
Never go less than 1. Never.
Never go less than 1. Okay.
Correct. Never go less than 1.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I like
now,
it.
Not 0.88%. Never go less than 1.5 target or 1 target.
Never go less than 1 R to R.
This one.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll get this one of these days.
I know you will. No problem, dude. All right. Next candle.
I can move it.
Oh, yes, you can. Drag that sucker down.
Here.
Perfect. Yep.
And I can move this down a little bit.
If you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to.
I'm going to keep it here because that's the resistance line.
Whatever you want.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, you're in.
I'm in the trade.
Yep.
And I'll trigger that. Right?
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I type in my little trigger thing. Boy, I'm so slow, aren't I? Okay, here we go.
But dude, in a couple months, you'll be zipping around this thing, dude.
Okay, so now I'm in, and I'm doing this. It's
Let's
looking.
go. Let's go.
Oh, it's hovering.
Let's
Oh,
go. Let's go. This trade should not hit your target. If it does, I'll be amazed.
what?
I said it should not hit your target. If it does, I'll be amazed. But it looks like it might, dude. It might. It really shouldn't, but it might. Okay, now we're starting to not see what's going on. So drag us and get us back in the middle. All right. Keep going.
So that was a very, I'm almost out. This is the end of the day.
Yep. Keep going until just the last candle. Boom. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Okay, so what was the
Too bad.
no? What was the total? Careful with that, because when you do that, you can like it'll change like the value. So what I usually do is I'll just drop a line right there, so I can leave this where it was,
Okay.
and then I'll just drop a line like here, blah blah blah, and that way.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So that you don't have to move this because you might mess it up.
You mean like drop a line like this?
Exactly like that. Yep. Exactly. And then I'll drop one. Yeah, everywhere.
And the 3 spots.
Yep. That's what I do. And then what I'll do is, okay, so now I want to know what the total move was, right? So that's the total move. This is as high as it went without hitting my target, and then it started to go down, right?
Right.
So drag this down so that we can see where it is right here. Oh, too far. Yeah, somewhere in there, that works. So the total move was 1.16. Do you see that?
Yes.
Do you understand where we're getting that from?
It's the total reward that I would have gotten if I had kept going. If I had gotten out there.
Yeah, well, what it is it's like, yeah, is as far as the trade moved in your direction. Yes.
Right.
And your target was up here. It didn't quite get there. It did get to 1.16.
Got it.
So, but you didn't take it there, right? Because your target was up here. So it never hit your target. So then it came all the way down here and it didn't hit your stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came all the way back up here. So for the intents and purposes of what we're practicing here, if you don't get triggered out on either a stop or a target, then you just go to the last candle of the day and whatever's there, that's what you take. So bring this down and drag it to here. Drag it to like the top of that candle or like the close of the candle, which would be right here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you made 0.8 Rs because you'll never, ever, ever carry this trade overnight. And if you're still in it, you always get out on the last candle.
Okay, so I would notate that I would know how to notate it now. Okay.
Yeah. Now put your target back where it was so that we can see how the trade was originally set up. And remember that you got 0.8 on this trade. Yeah. So do you see why we draw those lines now so that we can put it back where it was?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because now when we take our chart picture, we want to see where our target really was. We want to see what the trade looked like.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture here, and I'll put it into the thing.
So yeah. Well, real quick, go back, draw a line here.
Draw a line where?
Draw a line here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you can put like exit 0.8 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you didn't technically get stopped out. So just type like exit and then type like 0.8 because that's how many R's it was.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now you're good. You're done. Now you can do your chart image.
Okay.
And you can go in and type in all your data.
How does it do that? I don't understand why it's doing that every time.
It takes you to like the actual link, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, I'll fill in the rest of the stuff. Listen, I got to run, but this is super, super helpful already. I'm better now. And if you send me the video, I'll watch it one more time if I get stuck.
Awesome, dude. I will send it to you. I'll upload it, and then I'll send it over. I'll probably get it to you tomorrow sometime.
Okay, Lance. Thanks,
right,
man.
man.
I'll
Yep, for
work
sure,
on it every
buddy.
day.
Good
All
luck
right,
to you.
buddy.
Peace.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Peace. Bye.